Today we'll be calculating a line of best fit and a curve of best fit using the graphing calculator. A line of best fit. A student who waits on tables at a restaurant recorded the cost of meals and the tips left by single diners. If the next diner orders a meal costing $10.50, how much tip should the waiter expect to receive? So we're going to calculate the equation for the line of best fit and then use that to predict the tip expected. So let's go into our calculator and let's hit Stat, Edit. We're going to enter our data into list 1 and 2. The meal cost will go into list 1, and the tip will go in list 2 because the tip depends on the cost of the meal. So you always want to check your data. Right now we're going to calculate the line of best fit. A line is linear, so we're going to do a linear regression. So we're going to hit the Stat key. We're going to arrow over to the Calc key. And then we're going to go down to number 4, a linear regression, because a line is linear. We'll hit Enter. We're going to use list 1 and list 2. And we're going to store it in Y1. Alpha, F4, which is trace, Enter. And now we calculate. Arrow down, hit Enter. And here's our equation. So let's round it. We're talking about money, so let's round it to 2 decimal places. So the equation is y equals 0.16x minus 0.30. So now let's use this equation to predict the tip expected. So let me fix my graph here. All right, so we want to know when it's $10.50. If we hit trace and type in 1050, okay, 1050 is not in the viewing screen, so I need to hit second mode or second quit. Zoom. I need to zoom out, so number 3. Don't forget to hit Enter. And now hit trace. 1050. So my tip is $1.34, $1.35. Okay. Let's calculate a curve of best fit. A skydiver jumps out of a plane and begins to free fall. The time t in seconds and the height h in feet of the skydiver are shown below. What is the equation of the quadratic curve of best fit? So when we say curve, we want to do a quadratic. When should she deploy her parachute if she wants to deploy it at 3,000 feet? So let's go into our calculator. Stat, Edit, and let's clear our list. And enter our data. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Enter your feet. Okay, I've checked my data. Now I'm going to calculate a curve of best fit. So I hit Stat, arrow over to Calculate, Quadratic regression. So I need a number 5. So you can hit number 5 or arrow down. I'm going to use list 1. I'm going to use list 2. And I'm going to store it in Y1. So alpha, trace, number 1, arrow down, calculate. And here is my equation. So my equation is y equals negative 15.36x squared minus 4.36x plus 5,106. So let's look at the question. I'm going to use a prediction. When should she deploy her parachute if she wants to deploy it at 3,000 feet? So we want to know what x is given a y value. So let's go into our table. And we want to know how many seconds will she be at 3,000 feet. So y is your feet. So it's going to be between 11 and 12 seconds. So I'm going to think she needs to deploy that parachute at 11 seconds.